Picture this: the lights go dark, music hits, and two fighters step into the octagon. The energy is electric, but what if one of them was the best of the best? The GOAT, the greatest fighter of all time. This is the question fans ask every day. Some say it's the fighter with the most wins. Others think it's the one who never lost. But to find the truth, you have to look at everything. Who they beat, how they fought, and how long they stayed on top. That's exactly what this list does. We're counting down the top 50 fighters in UFC history. This isn't just based on belts or popularity, it's about skill, heart, and legacy. Some names you know, others may surprise you, but all of them earned their spot on the list of legends. Let's begin. To make the list fair, we followed clear rules. These are the 4 things we use to rank each fighter. Quality of wins. Did they beat top fighters or just average ones? Win-loss ratio. Did they win much more than they lost? Who they lost to. Losing to a GOAT isn't as bad as losing to a nobody. Quantity of wins. It's not enough to win once, you have to win a lot. We didn't focus on title belts. That might sound strange, but here's why. In the past, fighters could get a title shot after only a few wins. Now, it takes 10 or more just to fight for the belt. So title defenses don't always mean more talent. What matters is who you beat. This is about results, not hype. Ranks 50 to 31, honorable mentions. These fighters are amazing. They've knocked people out, shocked the world, and earned tons of fans. But they didn't quite make the top 30. Some had too many losses. Others didn't beat enough top names. Still, they belong on this list. Francis Ngannou, the scariest puncher ever. Tony Ferguson, wild style. Long winning streak. Conor McGregor, huge star, beat Aldo and Alvarez. Glover Teixeira, old lion, won the belt late in his career. Junior Dos Santos, heavy hands, former champion. Yoel Romero, explosive athlete, almost impossible to finish. Tyron Woodley controlled the welterweight division. BJ Penn, lightweight pioneer, took on giants. Matt Hughes, wrestling beast, dominated in early UFC. Shogun Rua, pride champ, heavy hands. Vitor Belfort fought in 4 decades. Dan Henderson, KO machine with power in both hands. Leon Edwards beat Usman twice. Chris Weidman beat Anderson Silva twice. Sean Strickland, wild talk, strong walk. TJ Dillashaw, fast feet, sharp punches. Corey Sandhagen, technical and tricky. Fabricio Werdum beat Fedor and others. Gegard Mousasi traveled across promotions and won. Jose Aldo, even early Aldo was a monster. These fighters laid the groundwork, but now we get to the stars who took MMA to the next level. Ranks 30 to 11, modern kings and veterans. These fighters had great records and big wins. They fought the toughest opponents and came out on top. Let's give them their flowers. Justin Gaethje, a brawler with a chin of steel, beat Ferguson, Chandler, and Fiziev. Never won the belt, but beat champions. Aljamain Sterling, smart fighter, beat Peter Yan, Sandhagen, and Cejudo. Earned respect after tough fights. Davison Figueiredo, flyweight champ with knockout power, beat Brandon Moreno twice and Pantoja. Frankie Edgar fought anyone, beat BJ Penn, Swanson, Mendez, and Oliveira. Brandon Moreno, Mexican hero, won against Royval, Figueiredo, and Kai Kara France. Bilal Muhammad, quiet grinder, beat Leon Edwards, Gilbert Burns, and Brady. Robert Whittaker beat Romero twice and Cannonier, only lost to champs. Israel Adesanya, great striker, beat Whittaker, Pereira, Brunson. A few losses dropped him a bit. Dustin Poirier, gritty warrior, beat Holloway, McGregor, and Gaethje. Charles Oliveira, most UFC finishes ever, beat Chandler, Poirier, Gaethje. Dominic Cruz beat DJ, Dillashaw, and Benavidez. Moved like a ghost. Fedor Emelianenko went 20-0. Beat Krokop and Big Nog. Later losses hurt his spot. Arman Sarukian, young talent, beat Oliveira and Dariush. Only loss was to Islam on short notice. Stipe Miocic, greatest heavyweight champ, beat Ngannou, Cormier, and Werdum. Dricus du Plessis, undefeated in UFC, beat Whittaker and Strickland, could rise even higher. Many of the fighters on this list showed incredible heart in battles that tested their limits. Today's stars are standing on the shoulders of these giants, building a new era of greatness. The top 10 greatest fighters ever. Here's where things get serious. These fighters weren't just great, they were game changers. Alexandre Pantoja, flyweight champion, beat Moreno 3x. Royval, Cara France, always finds a way to win. Petr Yan, dangerous striker, beat Aldo, Sandhagen, and Sterling. Judges robbed him more than once. Kamaru Usman went undefeated for years, beat Covington, Burns, and Masvidal twice. Even had a draw with Chimaev. Max Holloway, volume king, beat Aldo, Ortega, Edgar, and Qatar. Knocked out the Korean zombie, never gave up. Khabib Nurmagomedov, 29-0. Never cut, never knocked down. Beat Conor, Gaethje, Poirier. Retired early, but perfect. Georges St-Pierre, GSP. Fought smart. Beat Hughes, Penn, Diaz, and Bisping. Came back after a break and won again. These legends didn't just win, they changed how we view the sport itself. Let's not forget the countless hours of training, injuries, and personal sacrifice behind every win. Merab Dvalishvili, cardio monster, beat Jan, Sterling, Aldo, Cejudo, and Umar. Still adding wins, still climbing. Ilia Topuria knocked out Max, Charles, and Volk. Never lost. Power, speed, and smarts. Alexander Volkanovski beat Holloway 3 times. Aldo, Yair, and Lopez. Lost only to Islam and Ilya. Tactical genius. Islam Makhachev. The new GOAT. Beat Oliveira, Volkanovski twice. And Poirier. Only lost once early. Still growing. Even when facing losses, true champions learn, grow, and come back stronger. Fighting today is harder than ever. The competition is tougher, the training is smarter, and the champions are sharper. The GOAT race is not just about who fought first, it's about who fought the best and proved it. In MMA, legacy is about more than belts. It's about who you beat and how you beat them. Fighters like John Jones, GSP, and Khabib will always be legends. But names like Islam Makhachev, Ilia Topuria, and Merab Dvalishvili are pushing the limits and reshaping the history books. This victory marked a turning point in the fighter's career and gave fans a new reason to believe. The GOAT list is no longer stuck in the past. It's alive, and it's changing fast. So who's your GOAT? Let the debate begin.